Oh, there we go. Hola, Senor Sean. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Portland, Oregon, as we're getting ready for Thunder basketball here on WWLS, the Sports Animals. We have a quacking duck in the booth, or courtside, and on the iHeart Radio app. Dita Voiles here in Portland, Oregon. The YouTuber, our producer and engineer, back in our WWLS, the Sports Animal Studios, which is 98.1 FM in OKC. Thunder finishing up their final visit to Portland as they're taking on the Blazers. Thunder 18-2, Blazers 7-12. Thunder had their 15-game winning streak come to an end on Friday against the Suns. As you look at the lineup, A.J. Mitchell, Isaiah Joe, Alex Caruso, Kendrick Williams, Thomas Sorber. And then for the Blazers, Damian Lillard, Drew Holiday, Toumani Camara, Dingy Avdija, and Donovan Clingan.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. A moment here to see the numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's slipped a little bit in terms of his defense in the past 10 games. You can see his steal numbers have dipped. He isn't playing with the same assertiveness that he had been. This coach has got to get through to him.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. They've got Isaiah
Portland
Joe.
looking to get a split.
There with Williams. Then there's Mitchell.
If you ask me in this game.
And for Portland, we've got Toumani Camara.
As the Thunder will look to bounce back to get back in the wing column. Thunder will take on the Warriors on Wednesday. And to make it fair, as we're underway here in Portland, and then Monday, Sean will join me in the booth for Thunder and the Dallas Mavericks. We're going to do it the Monday after Thanksgiving. That three is missed. Rebound for the Thunder. Thunder wearing the blue jerseys. Thunder in white scripted letters, white numbers and numerals, blue pants, or shorts, excuse me, as that's a Chichinga Thunder money ball. 3-0 Oklahoma City. Blue shorts, orange and black stripes. Blazers wearing their all white. Red and black stripes on the shorts, black letters and numbers and numerals and all that, with the Blazers in black letters. Oklahoma City has won the first two meetings against Portland. We'll see if that will be the case here tonight.
Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in.
A different lineup versus what we saw.
When your opponent has miscues, give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
A.J. Mitchell, Kendrick Williams will get it too. It's in. Thunder up 5-0, just underway here in the first quarter.
Was the defense on that play?
Here at the Moda Center in Portland.
On that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Camara. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
Mara missed the two. Rebound for the Thunder.
For his team on the defensive side.
Here's Caruso. It's a 5-point game.
Really need Damian Lillard to get it going here tonight. Thunder trying to win 3 in a row against Portland, as there's a 2-in. Thunder up 7-0.
And this could be a crucial point in the game.
Thunder lost a lot of focus in their loss against the Suns on Friday.
Now here's Lillard.
Lillard will take a 3. That is missed.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
Williams screen on Holiday. Here's Joe.
Isaiah Joe misses the 2. Rebound for Portland.
Talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
Holiday for 3. Good. There's 3 points for the Blazers. 7-3 OKC here in the first quarter.
They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get
as we got crickets here on courtside.
First level good.
Caruso for 3. That's missed.
And so it's Avila with it. He brings it up
Avila.
to the Trailblazers.
Kamara for three. That's missed.
Outside Joe to the paint. Oh, got a piece of it.
And that's stolen by the Blazers.
Kamara with it. Caruso covers. Nice assist and nice finish.
Holiday scores 2 more points.
Holiday's got 5 points.
Yeah, because of his frame,
Thunder up
Holiday can do some of
7-5.
his best work on the interior.
Pass to Williams. 3-pointer. And the shot's
Williams
off.
for 3
1 for
missed.
2 in this
Klingen gets the rebound.
Portland has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Klingen with a
Yeah,
screen.
you got to get off to a better start. And Klingen will tie the game at 7. Thunder were up 7-0. It's now a 7-0 run for the Blazers. And now timeout for Mark Dagnall. This is the problem we saw back on Friday with the Thunder.
Speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Appreciate everybody joining us here on this Friday, or on this Sunday evening, excuse me. Thunder will be back in action on Wednesday when we take on the Golden State Warriors. We'll be off for the Thanksgiving weekend festivities, and then Sean and I will be with you Monday night as the Thunder will host the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas gave Oklahoma City their first loss. Thunder has not lost to an Eastern Conference team, but I suspect that will probably change at some point this season.
Look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year. 4th, the Trailblazers.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Let's also point something out. Regardless of the loss on Friday against the Suns,
Back to Caruso.
Sean gets another game with me, but this time it will be in the knockout in the quarterfinals of the Emerald NBA Cup.
Gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's
Avia for 2 to give the Blazers the lead. So if the Blazers win tonight, they can, as Drew Holiday gets a foul, his first, the Blazers can go for a season series split.
Mitchell against Lillard. Left side Mitchell. Clock at 6.
A.J. Mitchell, Kendrick Williams.
Caruso outside.
Caruso for 3. That's missed. Rebound by IBB.
Pass to Holiday.
Drew Holiday, former Buck.
Now Lillard. To the inside. Klingen. Good.
Good.
Lillard who picks up the assist.
It's 11-7. Portland. Oh, it's 7-11. Oh, thank heaven.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Lillard.
Oh, and it's stolen by Damian Lillard. Lillard, Holiday for 3. He nailed it to give the Blazers a 7-point lead. It's a 14-0 run after the Thunder started 7-0 to begin the game.
They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And check this out. Their shooting percentage was in the low 30s as a team. That right there tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
Well, you got to also remember, you had no Luke Dort, no Isaiah Hartenstein. You know, you have this young core offense that you have on the court. And they couldn't do anything. And Sean can back me up on this. You know, when the Thunder lost to the Mavericks in Dallas, you had SGA, Luke Dort, Isaiah Hartside, Chet Holmgren, and I'm trying to think who was the other one. Isaiah Hartside. You had those 5, but you didn't have the young kids. Now you have these young kids like AJ Mitchell, who's really been struggling in his first few starts. You know, and Sean can agree with me on this. Whenever we see those Big 5 take on the Dallas Mavericks in Oklahoma City, you know, how is that going to affect, you know, let's say Luke Dort, who hasn't played in a while, as Klingon gets the rebound. You know, how will that affect the Thunder when they host Dallas?
Launches a 3.
As Holiday will take a 3, it's now a 10-0 run for Portland. 17-7 Portland lead. You know, and that's going to be something that, you know, Sean and I are going to talk about when we have our pregame show, as we get a illegal screen on Sorber, his first foul. That's not what the Thunder needed. They've really been playing sloppy of late.
So many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
A nice shot by Lillard. What a way to begin.
And now it's a 20-0 run for the Blazers.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Mitchell. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
Mara gets the rebound.
Outside Kamara.
Yeah, Mitchell only scored 8 points.
Pass to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got it.
We got Quacking Doug, and that's missed. Rebound for the Thunder.
Defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And the stats for Drew Holiday only tell half the story, Doris.
Yeah, they may not even tell.
There's a steal for Portland.
Is one of the most unique.
Lillard for 2. It's now a 22-0 run for the Blazers. 22-7 Portland.
Change the game with his defensive ability.
I don't know what is going on with the Thunder.
And the Thunder in possession here. After the basket by Portland.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
22-9. Into the 22-0 run for the Blazers. But Lillard's going to make it 24-9.
Portland's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want.
Thunder in danger of losing back-to-back games for the first time this season. A Sorber for 3, he misses. Adibia with the rebound.
Pass to Holiday.
And if the Thunder do not get it together, they're in danger of losing their second road game. Remember, their only road loss was against Sean Art and the Dallas Mavericks.
Caruso outside. Here's Joe.
That was the last time the Thunder has lost on the road.
To the middle.
They have not lost on the road since the Dallas game.
The 3, here's Lillard.
As Lillard will sink a 3, it's 27-9 in favor of Portland.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking
So
the ball
Portland would like to get a split here at home. Since this is the final time Oklahoma City is playing here in Portland. A nice 2 points there for AJ Mitchell, 27-11 in favor of Portland. Hi, 2 people watching.
Now Holiday. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
And the way he
Clinging for two is in.
Also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
Only 10 points for Drew Holiday. They played on Friday in San Antonio. The Blazers did.
Nice movement by Oklahoma City. Right wing. Pulls it from 20.
There's a two that's missed. Rebound for the Blazers.
Not a productive trip up the floor.
And Avidia makes it a 20-point lead for the Blazers, 31-11.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low.
Both losses for Oklahoma City have come against Western Conference opponents, Dallas and Phoenix.
Yeah, they've gone way
And that was a mistake by Sorber. He stepped out of bounds. And Chauncey Billups will call a timeout.
Looking to adjust.
I bet you Senor Sean and myself are looking at this going, what in the hell is going on with OKC? I mean, their lineup against Dallas, was competitive, but the loss on Friday was pretty much a blowout. And now the night trailing by 20. This is not the Thunder team who made it a close game against Dallas. OKC has really been inconsistent of late, and that goes back to what happened before, you build a championship team. The Oklahoma City has been inconsistent with, where they're at. Remember, they were trying to catch Dallas for first place. Here's the deal. Even if they are tied with Dallas, remember, Dallas owns the tiebreaker on OKC. Why? Because Dallas, as of now, has a 1-0 in the season series against OKC. And those two will get to meet 2 of the next 3 games. Because we got Portland in the middle of that, and I think 2 of the next 4 games will be against Dallas.
In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball.
SGA checks in.
Their favorite spots.
Trailblazers lead by 20. 1:46 left to play in the first.
Got Grant in the game.
Williams, a screen on Holmgren. And here's Grant.
There's a 3 for Grant. That's missed. Rebound by Dang.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Only 9 rebounds for Portland, 6 for OKC.
SGA against Henderson.
There's SGA. Holmgren will get a slam. And Blazers lead 31-13.
And he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Ryan. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity
Henderson
player,
has the ball.
adding layers.
Williams the third will slam it down to give the Blazers back a 20-point lead.
Blocking shots. I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role.
This is deja vu all over again with the Thunder.
Portland making their last shot.
Wallace for 2, that's missed. Rebound by Williams. As of this live stream, I just got done playing against OKC. Which OKC got sent to the nurse's office by me in a high-scoring affair. Hi, Senor Sean. Yes, it is disappointing.
Henderson outside. Pass to Thibault.
So Oklahoma City, well, Chet Holmgren gets the ball. If the Thunder want to get back into this game, they better start right about now. This is the most points, the fewest points they've scored this season. 13.
Making things happen for Portland. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Of course, Mark Dagnall wanted to try some things to get A.J. Mitchell and some players some reps, but unfortunately, it almost backfired in their 2 games ago, and it completely backfired against Phoenix. They beat the T-Wolves with that lineup.
Guys, the Trailblazers pretty much in control
But the
here.
Thunder did not do anything to stop Devin Booker on Friday. There's a two-pointer there for SGA.
You see their effectiveness in the open floor.
33-15. SGA had the worst game, period. I should point out to Senor Sean.
Two Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3 and Jalen with an I at the 5. And it's Holmgren in at the 4-man position. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
SGA for 2 is missed. Williams the third with a rebound.
The victories are hard won, but a foundation.
Portland would like to snap their 2-game losing streak against Oklahoma City.
Last game against San Antonio.
Grant gets fouled by Chet, and free throws for Portland.
Their star player. But Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
If this lineup faces Dallas, I can guarantee you, and Sean's not afraid to back me up on this, if they play like they're doing right now with this lineup, I can guarantee you $5,000 the Mavericks will destroy the Thunder with this lineup.
The first one falls.
As the first one is good.
Progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so Grant nails them both.
Oh, I got plenty of money to pay up there.
The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, this is a guy who wants.
It'll be $5,000 in cold hard cash. 35-17 Portland.
Outside Thibault. On the wing, Grant. Henderson
I was
outside.
dead, but I got off before 8 o'clock, like less than 20 minutes before 8, so, yeah. Hartenstein with the rebound.
A little over a minute and a half in.
You know, with the original lineup that they had on opening night, Thunder was like 16-1.
Now here's
Since this lineup,
he had a 12-point
1-2.
against Phoenix.
He didn't make it all about himself.
Look at that, 12 points SGA scored.
Now here's Sharp. And he gets it
And
to go.
Portland back up to 20.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well.
Well, I can tell you this. The way the Thunder are playing right now, this could be an easy win for Dallas going into the... Remember, Dallas gets 2 meetings with Oklahoma City now. In the knockouts and also the regular season meeting in OKC.
So for the Blazers, Kamara.
So Sean gets like a bonus, and I may end up doing a bonus game to where we could call the Emerald NBA Cup final if Dallas makes it.
Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
If you're Chauncey Billups, you got to be impressed with this start by the Thunder, or against the Thunder, excuse me. Okay, I don't need you guys seeing that dance. That dance is so weird. I'm not going to say anything that's going to offend somebody. I say that dance was bad. Let's just go with that. Bad. 37-17 Portland leads. Oklahoma City has not done anything.
Minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And Sharp will get a 2-pointer, and it's a 39-17 lead for Portland.
Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Here's Caruso. Yet to see a basket.
And Holmgren
Holmgren with it.
played pretty poorly against the Suns as Hartenstein gets a slam dunk.
Just an easy finish for Hartenstein.
11 points per game for Hartenstein. Oklahoma City trailing by 20, 39, 19. But Drew Holiday will make it 41-19. I played with Drew Holiday last season with the Bucks. He's really a good player.
Mitchell against Lillard.
Yes, and
Now here's Mitchell.
hi, Mario Brother. Ow! I just got slapped by Mario Brother because of what I'm having to eat.
Portland with a rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what.
Yes, Mario Brother's not happy with me.
Well.
Down low.
As Williams III dunks it in, 43-19 Portland.
Right there. That makes the game easy.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
City,
and following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Yeah.
Caruso.
That'll be on Wednesday, by the
I think
way.
he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Three. Good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Back to Caruso. Pass to Mitchell.
Mitchell has
And
it.
there's the foul. It'll go
And
on
that's a
Shane
foul on Sharp, his
That's
first foul.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland.
AJ Mitchell for three. No good. AJ Mitchell's been really struggling on the
They
bench.
just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Holiday. For 3, here's
Lillard for 3, that's missed. Rebound by Portland. Lillard gets another 3, that's missed. Clinton gets a rebound, and it's blocked by Hardenstein. Or no, Chet Holmgren, excuse me.
Now here's Joe to end the drought.
Isaiah Joe for 3, missed.
Klingon's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Drew Holiday, the former Buck, playing for the Blazers.
To the inside.
Sharp slams it down. It's 48-19. Shaden Sharp has 9 points in the game here tonight.
Action makes the right read.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City.
Stolen by Klingon to Damian Lillard.
Deciding where to go with it.
Sharp has it.
Caruso against Sharp. There's the
Drew Holiday for 3, it's in. Nobody cannot stop Drew Holiday. I know Drew Holiday well. I played with him. He knows how to get it done. 51-19. It is almost as war. Well, as soon as I say that, 51-21, as Sorber gets it in. It is almost as worse as the game on Friday against Phoenix at home.
Outside Kamara.
Which, by the way, for the Thunder, that was their first home loss of the season at home.
Over Mitchell.
As Lillard will take a 3-2, it's in, 53-21.
Tonight, he's been selective and efficient.
To the paint. Intercepted.
And Kamara intercepts it.
To the middle.
The turnovers have been a problem, and Klingon slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your head.
Caruso for 3, miss. The Thunder shooting has been terrible. 21 rebounds for Portland to 9 for OKC. That is how bad this game is. Here's a 3, it's in. Portland's on fire.
You can put him from positions 1 through 5, and he can guard that. On the
John and I are just looking at each other. They're going, what on earth is going on in this game here tonight?
Is invaluable.
Here's Caruso following the 3-point basket by
Sorber will take a 2. That's
Another miss by
missed.
Oklahoma City.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Pass to Holiday.
Kamara, the Holiday miss. Kamara will get the
Second
rebound.
shot opportunity.
He should have took that shot,
here's
but he
Sharp.
didn't.
Shot clock
Gives
at
it to
6.
Sharp.
Back to Kamara.
Back to Kamara, who will slam it down.
Led him to the lane.
And it's 60-21 Portland.
On this squad.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second
0
quarter.
for 4. Ugh.
Caruso outside. Holmgren with a
Oh,
screen on
no
Sharp.
kidding,
That's
Sean.
Holmgren. Will it go?
Especially when we're hosting the Mavericks in a couple of games from now. But first we have to worry about the Golden State Warriors after this game.
Outside Holiday.
Damian Lillard has
Lillard
it
finds Sharp.
to Sharp. Final meeting here in Portland. Oklahoma City will host them on the 31st of December as that shot was missed, rebounding in.
That gives him a double-double.
Clingan gets the rebound, then puts it in. 62-21 Portland. It is really getting ugly for Oklahoma City.
Caruso. Clingan with the block.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Clingan.
Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Pass to Joe. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot.
Mitchell.
The floater.
He'll take a 2 that's missed. Clingan with the rebound.
Clingan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Avdia.
Avdia,
And
he missed, but he got fouled by Kendrick Williams.
Wow, the fans are loud in here
They'll
tonight.
go to the line.
Early season hype is all around us.
This building feels electric right now. Listen, the standings are wide open. Hope is in the air. It's
Portland's really just taking it easy. As by the way, I was drinking water for anyone asking.
Free throw good.
Free throw is good.
How about the Thunder?
63-21.
Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic
Oklahoma City
achievement.
not playing
And think about the way this roster was built.
really good.
Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball
Free throw
coach.
number 2 is good. It's now
They're united, they're
64-21.
together, and it could be the first of many. Boy, guys, when you think of Denny Avdia, great
Denny
positional
Avdia is
size,
really doing a very good
versatile
job
on both ends
tonight.
of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Now here's Mitchell.
I think AJ Mitchell is probably not going to be playing as he just got rejected by Clingan.
And here's Lillard.
Damian Lillard,
We've got
as he is
1:55
just
left to
trying
play in
to
the second
smoke.
quarter. There's a screen by Kamara. Avdia from outside.
Avdia for 3, miss.
Oklahoma
Rebound
City
by
grabs the
Caruso.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Pass to Sorber. Now Caruso.
It's over to Caruso.
Outside Mitchell.
Thunder in danger of losing back-to-back games. Sorber will take a slam dunk.
There you go. He's a monster.
64-23
So
Portland.
athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Lillard passes to Avdia.
Thunder trying to avoid a second loss and a second straight loss this season. They have not lost back-to-back.
Outside.
Avdia for 2 is going to be missed.
Avdia can't get it to go. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I'm worried about this young Thunder team right here, this lineup we have going against Golden State before we even think about the Dallas Mavericks.
Trying to give this team a start, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Avdia passes to Holiday.
Holiday for 3, it's in. 67-23.
Downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Outside Mitchell.
Drew Holiday has
About 3
come to
seconds
play
between the shot
tonight.
clock and the game clock. Williams a screen on Lillard to the inside.
As Kendrick Williams will take a 2, it's in.
On the assist by Mitchell.
Oh
Mitchell's got
yes,
his
Sean. 67-25. Blazers lead at the half.
One-sided affair. Portland ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Well, everybody, through the first half, we've seen Drew Holiday taking charge.
The guy who's taking it up a notch is Drew Holiday, relentlessly attacking at the offensive end, playing.
Drew Holiday, a really good player.
He's the toughest guy on the floor tonight. Provides a lot of physicality.
If the Thunder just play like they did in the second half, like they did in the first half of this game.
Now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. And Hooper No Bloopers wants to know, it seems like you guys have a blast working together. How much do you love your jobs?
Best job in the world, getting paid to come in and roast Kenny on a daily basis. What's not to love? Don't you try and do it on social media. I have his back.
Well, you know what? I'll dish it right back at you, Shaq. But I agree, this job is the best, seriously. I mean, how often and how easy is it and how lucky we are to get to be here and do what we do, Ernie.
Well said, guys. That was right from the heart, I can tell. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Well, this half is going to more than likely mean the Thunder's more than likely going to get their second consecutive loss and their second road loss.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Drew Holiday.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Let me put my plate up and I'll be back.
Tumani Kamara out there with Avdia. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Klingon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Outside, Williams. Here's Caruso. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Holiday. Williams grabs the board. And Oklahoma City shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Joe, the pass to Caruso. Lets it go from deep. And it's Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Avdia. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
All right, I'm back.
Caruso, right side.
Williams over to Joe.
Here's Mitchell.
To A.J. Mitchell.
They set the screen.
Mitchell for 2, no good.
Another miss by Oklahoma City.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Avdia finds Lillard.
Mitchell's has been scoring in like less than 10 points a game since he entered the lineup. But Damian Lillard will take a 2. It's missed.
Missed by Portland.
We're still at 67-25 Portland.
To start the second half. Outside Mitchell.
Mitchell over the Isaiah Joe.
Now Joe. He's scoreless.
Over the Sorber. Isaiah Joe's not scored any points tonight. Klingon gets the rebound.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Great job on the back end of the
and
play.
Portland's on that number.
Making sure of it. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Sorber. The steal. On the break.
Big steal for Portland. Drew Holiday. And that's a blocking foul and the bucket. And Drew Holiday will go to the line for a 3-point play. If anything couldn't go wrong for Oklahoma City, it has completely gone wrong.
That's good from Holiday. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs.
Isaiah Joe for 3, cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. Finally, the first points in the half. But the Thunder are down 72 to 28. Somebody cue the trumpet sound.
A shot from the mid-range. Nice jump shot. Lillard's got
As that's 2 points.
Inside, Lillard can
Thank
deliver.
you. I'm not going to yell at you on the will you cut that out part.
Back to Caruso.
74-28 Portland.
Williams looking around. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. From deep,
Mitchell for 3, no good. Was looking for a foul, not going to get one.
The Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club.
Oh, Denny can get up there, folks, when he wants to.
Now here's Caruso.
Portland heading to Toronto, their only visit to Canada.
There's the alley.
As Isaiah Joe gets a 2 points.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
Thunder down
For
76
Portland, they've
to
got
30.
7 shots to drop in the third. Off the outside. Now here's Holiday. 22 points for him.
You expected the Thunder to possibly, when we talked about this before the season, you know the Thunder's going to lose some games as that three's missed, rebound by Caruso. You expected the Thunder to lose some games at some point and not like dominate. But this has been a complete opposite.
Back to Caruso.
2 of the last 3 games, they really had close games as Caruso for 3 is missed. Lillard will get the rebound.
His defense is flanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Lillard for 3, no good. Rebound by Klingon.
Pass to Klingon. On the wing,
Klingon.
Holiday.
And that's out of bounds. That's going to be on the Blazers with 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
Teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. In third, the Thunder.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards.
Number 1 is, no surprise, Sean Hart and the Dallas Mavericks. I know in my career mode they're not having a great season. However,
here's Kamara.
They're doing a good job here in the franchise portion of our season as Lillard will take it 2, no good. Kendrick Williams with the rebound.
Unreliable.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled.
Steal by Portland.
Inside. Here's Klingon.
Klingon for 2 is in.
On the front of the rim and drops in.
Thunder just getting lazy on the defense. 78 to 30.
The energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet.
There's a 3 that's missed. Klingon with a rebound.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense. Getting a bunch of points.
There's a 3 for Lillard. It's in. Portland's up by 51, 81 to 30. It is ugly here in Portland.
To the left wing. Here's Sorber.
Sorber for 3, that's no good. Sorber's going to probably be... Sorber's not going to be playing next game against... As Damian Lillard got fouled by Kendrick Williams. I was going to say Thomas Sorber is going to go back on the bench.
Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it.
Sorber of late, will you cut that out, by the way? Sorber of late's been really struggling of late.
We appreciate the report.
First free throw is missed for Damian Lillard.
Doesn't get appreciated enough.
SGA is going to come back in.
He's not one to rush things or look for
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has really been struggling here tonight.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now.
I don't know what's happened with SGA. He looked like an MVP, in the games, but now that he is not playing a lot of minutes, I think the frustration is going to start kicking in.
Oklahoma City is going
Luke Dort did not play on Friday.
The shots just aren't falling.
which, by the way, the main starters, Dort, SGA, as he takes a 2, it's in. Thunder down by 50, 82-32. Dort, Hardenstein, Holmgren, SGA, as there's a foul on Sorber, and I'm trying to think who the other one is.
And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys
Jalen Williams, that's the other player I'm thinking of. They'll be back in the lineup when the Thunder take on Dallas for the Emerald Cup. The only season series the Thunder have not gotten a win is against Sean and Dallas. Keep that in mind. 84-32 Portland. Thunder have not been playing good tonight. Looking like a second consecutive loss, second road loss. That's SGA to 8. Mitchell gets it in, finally.
Mitchell's got 7 points.
Man, we talk so often.
84-34 Blazers.
Alexander as a scorer. How about that dime?
Well, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Steal for the Thunder. Caruso got it from Kendrick Williams.
But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can
Kendrick Williams has it.
His handle gets him to the spots on the floor.
Mitchell.
He wears
that's stolen by Henderson.
Here's Grant.
Grant for 2, missed. Williams the third with the rebound to Henderson. We'll be back on Wednesday for Thunder and Warriors. But it's not going to be the same lineup, which hopefully that will be a different lineup for the Thunder. But we'll see. Sorber slams it down, 84-36. Thunder shooting 34% to 58 for Portland.
What an easy pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard.
Ooh, SGA faked it, and Lillard's like not gonna buy it. Henderson to Williams the third to Sharp. Grant for 3, no good. Caruso with the rebound.
And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to SGA.
SGA has it.
Back to Caruso.
Caruso for 3. That's in. Cha-Chinga Thunder money ball. 84-39 Portland.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard to stop the drought.
Lillard for 3, missed. Rebound by Kendrick Williams.
Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell, the pass to SGA.
There's SGA. Kendrick Williams has the ball. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Sean.
SGA against Lillard.
And a foul on Caruso, which is a turnover. The 9th for OKC.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Dybul's checked in. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
This is just a repeat like what we saw against the Suns. As Sharp gets a 2, it's in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react,
86-39 Portland.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Kind of surprised all of the Thunder. And that's the bucket and the foul. Henderson got fouled. SGA will get a 3-point play opportunity.
3-point play opportunity. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here comes Jalen Williams.
That's on Scoot Henderson.
With an
Here's
E.
what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Caruso. And Joe subbed in for Mitchell. That free throw good.
2-pointer or 3-point play, 86-42 Blazers.
Last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's a 3 and it's in.
to grow.
Portland has an 89-42.
There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years.
More than likely. Unless you're Portland, you're enjoying this.
And he contributes to one of the most
That was missed rebound by Hardenstein.
Here's SGA. 9 points in the game over Henderson. And another miss by Oklahoma
Williams
City.
the third.
No idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Henderson has it.
56 seconds left in the third.
Williams the third will dunk it in. 91-42 in favor of the Blazers as we're going to be nearing the end of the third quarter. As Holmgren will slam it down. Chet wants to try to mount a comeback, but that deficit is probably too much for them to overcome.
Henderson with it, still without a bucket.
Yeah, Henderson would like to get 2 points. And what did I just say? As soon as I said he wants to get those 2 points, he gets the 2 points. So he took my advice. 93-44. Henderson with a steal. The turnovers have really gotten bad for the Thunder of late. It will be a 49-point deficit. Maybe 52 for three. Got it. Wow. That was a good three for Portland, and that is how the third's going to end.
Defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And it looks like Portland will snap a two-game losing streak against OKC with one more series meeting to go. That'll be back in Oklahoma City.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot.
There's a three that's missed. Holmgren with the rebound.
Little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Holmgren. Nice ball by Oklahoma City.
SGA.
And there's the screen.
There's a screen there. SGA.
Henderson against
He's going to take a three. It's no good. Rebound by Williams the third.
Off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
There's a shot and a foul on Isaiah Joe. Second foul on Isaiah. And a 2 free throws coming up.
Tuesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
Just remember that second Mavericks game is part of the Emerald NBA Cup. Want to remind you all on that. And that will be in Dallas, so I get 2 more trips to Big D and with Senor Sean.
Increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap.
At least Sean's happy he gets 2 more games in Dallas. So that means if you count the Emerald Cup, that's a 4-game series between OKC and Dallas. Remember, for those of you watching, we're doing that Dallas game the Monday after Thanksgiving. The reason we're doing it Monday after Thanksgiving is because, well, I want to make sure Sean spends time with his family. That way I don't bother him doing the game on Thanksgiving. So that's why we're doing it Monday after Thanksgiving. That will be our next Thunder broadcast. But first, on Wednesday, we have to take care of important business. By the way, tip-off for the Thunder Warriors game will be immediately after the Thanksgiving 250 qualifying session. That will begin at 3. Tip-off for that Thunder Warriors game will be at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is when we will be on the air at 5 for your pregame show. The YouTuber will have your pregame show from 12 to 4:30
so
to 5. I'll be live for the pregame show at 5 o'clock from the Chase Center in San Fran. And then we'll have Thunder and Warriors before we take our Thanksgiving break. And then Sean joins me for the matchup a week from tomorrow.
Henderson, the pass to Thibault.
Of course, Dallas is in the game as Sharp gets it in.
Time and time again, they're creating good
Shaden Sharp, 16 points. Portland up 146.
Defended by Henderson.
SGA for 2 is in.
SGA's got 9 points here in the second
39 for 66 for the Blazers, 21-57 for OKC.
Big time skill.
Henderson, the pass to Williams.
Williams the third.
And here's Grant.
Grant has it. And nice rejection by Holmgren.
Check Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
Isaiah Joe, SGA. And SGA has been fouled by Henderson. His third foul.
That's on Scoot Henderson. When it comes to the
That's
scoring
on
ability,
Scoot Henderson.
There's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, BA. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck.
Under down 100-48.
Oh my goodness.
It has not been the game Oklahoma City was hoping for. They were hoping for a bounce back.
That's good from SGA.
Unfortunately, they're not going to get that bounce
really
back.
On the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Murray's checked in for Thibault. Both free throws
Second
good
free
from
throw is good.
Alexander.
50-point lead for the Blazers. This game's more than likely
Portland, they've
over.
gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
But knowing the Thunder, they're going to try their best coming up. Yes, don't forget the Whataburger post-game report is coming up next. Yes, I made a promise to Sean that all of these Thunder games will be sponsored by the Whataburger post-game reports. Carrying up from the OKC Comets Round Rock Express games we always talk about.
With the 10-footer.
Or Sean gets 4 meetings with me. 2 in OKC, 2 in Round Rock, which we're looking for that next year. Yes, I will be buying MLB The Show 26 for anyone asking.
On the assist from Sharp. Sharp's got his 4th assist with that last one. Gilgeous Alexander feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Murray.
Murray with a steal.
Grant outside. Henderson for 3.
Henderson for 3. Holmgren with the rebound.
Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
If only they would have had their regular starters in as Jalen Williams chitching a Thunder money ball.
Williams has gotten himself going here. His first point of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, Jalen Williams, in fact, the entire team's really been dropping like a rock of late.
Here's Henderson.
Nice steal, nice block for SGA.
With excellent defensive instincts.
And Sorber will get a 2. That's missed. Murray with a rebound. That was a wasted possession for OKC.
Pass to Williams.
Williams dunks it over Chet Holmgren, 104-53.
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Holmgren with a screen on Henderson. Gilgeous Alexander from outside.
There's a 3 that's missed. Rebound by Grant.
Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Henderson outside. Williams on the wing. Unloads from 13.
Williams for 2 is missed. SGA with the rebound.
Finished the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
Deflected.
Well,
Nice block. Grant with the rebound.
No, sir.
To the left side wing. Beyond the
Henderson for 3, missed. Rebound by Holmgren.
Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of
SGA for 2, that's missed. Sharp with the rebound.
Able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy
As
a
Henderson
bucket right
has
now.
it.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer Sharp.
Sharp for three is there.
For 9 now. And you see right there.
107.53.
Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't.
One thing Sean did mention to me when I got done with one of the Thunder broadcasts is the Thunder, when they get off to a great start, that's a Cha-Ching Thunder Moneyball, 107.56 Blazers, is that the Thunder start off good, but when we get to the second half, they've really been inconsistent, as there's another three. That's a 54-point lead for the Blazers. So the last two games, Friday and tonight, it has been the same issue, except it's been the entire game. The only difference between the Thunder's loss to the Mavericks earlier on in the season versus the loss to the Suns, because that was an illegal screen on Williams.
A new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T connected cam.
Only catches Thunder had trouble stopping Dallas,
Williams is checked in for
whereas in the loss against the Suns, they couldn't get anything to go their way.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Sorber.
Like I said, it might have had something to do with this inconsistent lineup that they've made the last several games.
And it showed right there.
Stolen by Caruso.
Caruso gets the steal to Isaiah Joe.
Outside Joe. It's stolen by
and
Henderson.
It's stolen by Henderson.
Now here's Sharp.
You're hoping the Thunder was only going to bounce back. I didn't expect the Thunder possibly could face a 2-game losing streak.
Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Mitchell, the pass to Joe. Nice
well, they've already thrown the dagger here tonight.
By Henderson. Outside Mitchell. The three.
Mitchell for 3 is missed. Rebound by Henderson.
This guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
As Sharp gets a 2, that's in. 112-58 in favor of the Blazers.
There's a screen. Caruso with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Sorber.
Sorber for 2 is missed.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. And the whistle blows.
There's a bucket and the foul on Kendrick Williams' second. There's a 3-point play.
Coming up. A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
B.A., you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen them.
Thunder have not played an overtime game, which is really weird.
Three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how
Henderson cannot get the 3-point play, so it will remain 114-58. Now make it 114-60 with Isaiah Joe's 2.
Quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Now here's Henderson. Williams passes to Henderson.
Henderson will take a 2. That's in. 116-60.
In the quarter.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
Williams, a screen on Henderson.
So Oklahoma City will get their 3rd loss. Their 2nd on the road. And it will be their 2nd as Cha-Ching Thunder Moneyball by Caruso, 116-63. So it'll be the Thunder's 3rd loss. Their 2nd loss in a row, as there's a turnover, which will be OKC's ball. It will also be their 2nd road loss, so that will snap their winning streak on the road.
Caruso, pass to Williams. Here's Sorber. Williams defends.
Which I think was, 9 or 10. I could not recall how many wins they have on the road.
And it's Portland with a rebound.
As Portland got the rebound.
9 rebounds in the game. Boy,
so that their road winning streak will end.
This quarter, he just can't get going.
It'll be their 3rd loss, 2nd straight loss in a row, 2nd road loss The other one going to Dallas. Thunder will lose, but this will be the third loss for the Thunder against a Western Conference opponent. They have not lost to an Eastern Conference team. That will more than likely change at some point.
Outside Joe. Here's Sorber. Williams defending. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got a rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And Portland will snap their two-game losing streak against the Thunder.
To play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sharp. Puts up a three.
There's a three. It's in. 119-63. Sharp's 24 points.
Range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Williams from long range. Williams
two was missed. Rebound for the
Williams has got 11
Blazers.
In the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end.
So Blazers will be trailing 2-1 in the series. As Sharp gets a 2, it's in.
And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Williams gets the steal.
They'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
It took them a while to figure out the right approach, and now they'll head into their 4th and final meeting of the season with a chance to actually split the season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Clingan.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
So the Thunder will fall here in Portland.
Inside.
As Sorber will dunk it in.
For the two-handed slam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Henderson.
Portland fans on their feet.
The game clock. Pass to Graham.
Snap a two-game losing streak against Oklahoma City.
They set the pick.
Sharp will... Wow, nice dunk there, and that will definitely do it here in Portland.
Now they're closing it out.
Portland really overwhelmed Oklahoma City. It was not even a close contest, and the Thunder will fall 123-65 as they will split the meeting here in Portland, go 1-1. It is their second road loss for the Thunder. It is their second consecutive loss. It is their third loss of the season. And unfortunately, the Thunder just never had an answer and really deserved to lose this game.
Our communication has been much better. Our effort has always been there.
It was an ugly loss for the Thunder. And we're going to scratch out what went wrong in a 123-65 loss.
We've been on top of things. You know, we came out and took the challenge, and that's when we was able to separate ourselves.
That's the experience paying off. Guys, back to you.
And I love Damian Lillard. He's a good player. Really would like to see him get a ring, but unfortunately won't be the case.
Doris Burke and the rest of our 2K team. This is Brian Anderson.
And so we're going to tell you what in the world went wrong. Shaedon Sharp, 26 points. Drew Holiday, 22. Damian Lillard finishes with 20. Donovan Clingan, 14 points. Jeremiah Grant, former Thunder, 9 points. If you look at the rest of the lineup, as we, by the way, welcome you to the Whataburger postgame report. Yang Hansen didn't score any. He got a turnover. Reith, Chris Murray. Blake Weasley did not play for the Thunder. SGA, 15 points. Sorber with 14. 7 for Mitchell, Joe, Kendrick Williams, Chet Holmgren with 7. Caruso with 3. That's a season low for Chet Holmgren. Jalen Williams, only 3 points. That's a season low. 2 points for Hardenstein. That's a season low. Asmati Dang, nothing. Jalen Williams with an I, nothing. Carson Wallace, nothing. Nikola Topic did not play. Aaron Wiggins and Luke Dort also did not play. I think, and Sean's going to have to agree with me, I think we're in a complete state of shock of what's going on And unless Oklahoma City can find a way to get it going, I'm worried they're going to be going against Dallas at home for a 3-game losing streak. And remember, they got to go back on the road against the Utah Jazz for their final meeting in Salt Lake City before they host the Jazz at home, as far as that is concerned. As for the OKC Blue, former champions, by the way, they did not play, so we will not see them in action very soon, as far as that is concerned. Around the rest of the NBA organization, speaking of the Jazz, they fall to the Rockets. Hey, Sean, look, 7-11. Oh, thank heaven. For the Rockets, they won 128-104. Remember, Kevin Durant is out for the season for the Rockets, so that's a huge loss for Houston, but good win for them as they take care of business. Cavaliers destroyed the Boston Celtics 135-93. Knickerbockers beat the Raptors 118-101. Hawks beat the Sixers 124-110. You saw the Thunder game. You just saw get an ass whipping. T-Wolves beat the Spurs 112-109. Our beloved friends beat the Sacramento Kings 120-117, which is Sean's favorite friends, the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies have finally gotten some wins of late, which is good for them. Lakers beat the Pelicans 127-107. And now from the other games we had, the Pistons beat the Hawks 122-111. Pacers beat the Cavs 125-117. Wizards get a win over the Bucks. That's kind of an embarrassing loss for the Bucks, 133-123. Brooklyn beats the Hornets 116-92. 134-109 victory for the Clippers over the Heat. Magic fall to the Bulls 107-106 in a close game. Dallas Mavericks continue their hot streak as they have won 20 out of 22. They took down the Denver Nuggets 127-111, where Friday Night SmackDown is going to be. Rockets beat the Jazz 115-90, and the Phoenix Suns beat the Los Angeles Lakers 125-122. In terms of the standings, by the way, if you want to see a look at the bracket right here, this is the bracket. This is when we meet again. So for the East, it'll be the Cavs and the Knicks. We will have Brooklyn taking on Atlanta. That's in the quarterfinals. Phoenix and Portland will meet in the semifinals. And then, of course, Dallas and Oklahoma City will also meet in the... that'll be in Dallas, by the way, for that one. That's the standings. In terms of the real standings, the NBA standings, as we'll start in the East, the Knicks are in first place, 17-2. Pacers 13-8, Magic 12-9 with the Raptors, 12-10 for the Cavs, Boston Celtics 11-9, Pistons 11-10, Sixers 10-9, the Bulls 10-10, Heat 10-11, Bucks 10-12, Brooklyn 9-11, Hawks 9-13, Charlotte 7-14, and the Washington Wizards at 4-15 on the board. In the West, Dallas now pulls a game ahead. They are 1.5 games ahead of Oklahoma City, who is now 18-3. Clippers in 14-7. Phoenix 13-9. The T-Wolves at 12-8. 12-9 for the Warriors. Sacramento 10-11. San Antonio 8-11. That's because Sacramento's played more games than San Antonio. Portland with their win is 8-12. That is their their fifth win at home. Lakers 8-12, Rockets 7-11. Oh, thank heaven. Pelicans 8-13, Denver Nuggets 7-13, Memphis Grizzlies 4-17, and poor Utah Jazz 2-18 on the board. We invite you to join us on Wednesday as the Thunder will have to find something to snap this funk that they've been on of late. They'll take on the Golden State Warriors. It'll be a 5:30 tip-off. The YouTuber will have your pregame coverage from 12 to 5 p.m. I will have your pregame show at 5 o'clock, 5:30 tip-off from the Chase Center. The first meeting, I think this is the first meeting between the Warriors and OKC, if I recall correctly. I believe I'm going to have to go back and look. No, check that. It's the second meeting. It's the first in Chase Center, because remember, the Thunder beat the Warriors 95-77. So first meeting of two in San Francisco. We'll see if the Warriors can even the series at one game apiece. Like I said, 5 o'clock tip-off is our coverage of the game. And now for our studio engineer, that is the YouTuber. I'm Dean Voles. Thank you for joining me and saying good night from the Pacific Northwest of Portland. It was the Portland Trailblazers beating OKC Thunder 123-65. Coming up next, we'll rejoin the Infinity Network Sports Studios programming already in progress. We'll talk to you Wednesday from the Chase Center in San Francisco. You've been listening to OKC Thunder Basketball on WWLS, the Sports Animal.